guys, Plant-Based Gabriel here, and today I'm going to be making a very special bean burger, and that is one that was just featured in the Hail Varsity magazine. I made a Go Big Red bean burger for them, and I thought I'd go ahead and make it for you guys so you can see exactly how I do it. Now, all we're going to need for this recipe is 1 cup of cooked brown rice, 1 cup of quick cooking oats, 2 cans of black beans that have been drained and rinsed, and 2 cans of red kidney beans that have been drained and rinsed. We're also going to be using 1/4 cup of a vital wheat gluten. Now, if you're gluten-free, you can substitute that with 1/4 cup of oat flour. I'm also going to be using 2 tablespoons of ketchup and soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of liquid smoke, and then a dry spice mix that includes 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, onion powder, and then 1 teaspoon of black pepper, crushed red pepper flakes, and smoked paprika. Now, if you do not have a stand mixer, it's totally fine. I used to use a big bowl with a good mixing spoon to make these burgers many times before I got my stand mixer. But if you do have a stand mixer, I'd recommend you use it, and I like using the scraper paddle attachment. So I'm going to bring you guys on in here, and we're going to get started on the Go Big Red bean burger. To get started, we're going to add in our beans first. Now, I like to make sure I get the beans nice and mixed before I add any other ingredients. So we're going to go ahead and get the stand mixer going. You can also mix this by hand until the beans are a nice smooth consistency. It shouldn't take more than a minute or 2. All right, that looks good. So you can see just a nice smoother consistency of those beans. I like to get them nice and mixed together. Now all we're going to need to do is add in the rest of our ingredients, and we'll go ahead and get that mixing. It's a really simple recipe, guys. One that I make a lot. I have quite a few different variations, but this one I find it to be quite delicious. So we're going to add in our soy sauce and ketchup, and then we've got our liquid smoke. Now, just like before, we're going to mix this on low, and it shouldn't take more than a couple minutes. Okay, now once you have a good mixture, and as you can tell, everything got combined very nicely. We got a good burgerish texture. Now, you just want to make sure that you get the wheat gluten nice and homogenized with everything else, or if you're using the oat flour, to get it nice and mixed in there. So now we're going to go ahead and get the KitchenAid moved over to the side. I'm going to get a couple pieces of wax paper or parchment paper so I can press out these patties. All right, I've got my 2 pieces of wax paper here, and then I also have a patty press to make burgers with. I got this one at Walmart. I can get the link down there, but really you can do this by hand, or if you have another patty press, it'll work. What I like to do is take our mixture here, and I'm just going to get a ball of it in my hand, and I'm just going to there. Now you can either go ahead and just patty it down, that's fine, but what I like to do to get a nice consistent burger is take it, put it in between my pieces of paper here, and just press it down, and you've got a perfectly formed Go Big Red bean burger patty. Now from here, I'm going to go ahead and lay some wax or parchment paper down on a baking sheet. Get all of these made up, which this recipe should make around 8 to 10 depending on your burger size. And then we're going to let those go in the freezer for around 8 to 12 hours. And once those are done freezing, we're going to take them out to the grill. All right, guys, the burgers have been freezing for 8 to 12 hours. Here they are, looking absolutely perfectly ready to go on the grill. I've got the grill nice and hot, extremely hot actually, and like I said, the burgers have been frozen. Now all we're going to need to do here is get the burgers on the grill, and then we're going to wait 3 to 5 minutes to flip them, and you'll know they're ready to flip when you can get the spatula underneath and just turn them over easily. So we'll be back in a few minutes when those are ready to turn. All right, our 5 minutes was up. It was actually about 4.5 minutes, 5 minutes. So we will see. They look fantastic. Now, the true test is if you can just go right in, get your spatula underneath, and give them a nice flip, just like that. I'm going to do that with the other one, and we're going to put them on for another 5 minutes, and they should be ready to go after that. Okay, our second timer for 5 minutes just went off. I'm going to open up the grill. And the burgers look perfectly cooked. They should just pop right off just like that. Awesome. And now we've got 2 or 10, depending on how many you grilled up, perfectly cooked Go Big Red bean burgers. I'm going to get these dressed up and take a couple bites inside. I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, guys, I am back from the grill. I got the kitchen tidied up, and I am here with my Go Big Red bean burger. Now, how I enjoy this one is on some buns with a couple pickles and some mustard and ketchup. You can put sriracha, barbecue sauce, anything you would put on a normal hamburger or cheeseburger, you can put on this one. You're just gonna miss out on that terrible cholesterol and saturated fat. I really hope you guys enjoy this one. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. Absolutely fantastic. This has been a real game changer for, I know, many people, but I know these bean burgers have been for my own dad. He's lost over 100 pounds. He was a former football player, weighing close to 300 pounds, and he's gone plant-based. And these bean burgers are on his menu a lot, and they've helped him lose almost 100 pounds. So if you guys go ahead and give this recipe a try, let me know how it goes in the comment section below. If you're on Facebook at The Plant-Based Gabriel, make sure you give the page a like. And if you're on YouTube at Plant-Based Gabriel, make sure you get the subscribe button to click and that little bell to get notified whenever I post new recipes. And as always, this recipe and all my other ones will be up with the complete step-by-step directions on plantbasedgabriel.com. I am Plant-Based Gabriel, hoping that I will see you very, very soon.